The most common type of injury case that we handle is car wrecks. It's unfortunate, but car wrecks happen every day in our community, and people get hurt in those car wrecks. It's important that they have a lawyer to help them through that following the accident to make sure that they're compensated for their injuries. Everybody in the state of Ohio is required to have car insurance. There's a reason why we have car insurance, because one, when there's a wreck, there's damage to your car. But two, when there's a wreck, there very well may be damage to your body as well. Okay? And if your body's been damaged due to the negligence of somebody else in a car wreck, you are entitled to compensation for what happened to you. Car accident claims come down to two main categories. One is the category of liability insurance. That is, you've been in a wreck, the other person is at fault, that other person has car insurance. We make a claim against that other person's car insurance to compensate you for what happened to you. If they have enough liability coverage, then it's no problem. You have a claim against the car insurance. Okay? The other claim can be either uninsured or underinsured motorist coverage. Everybody should have those coverages on their policies. You should check to make sure that you have those, okay? So underinsured is if the at-fault driver has liability insurance, but they don't have enough. Then you can seek further compensation to make up for that lack of insurance through your own insurance coverage under your underinsured motorist coverage. If the at-fault driver has no insurance whatsoever, then you can make an uninsured motorist claim against your own insurance company. It's very important that everybody has those coverages. The other kind of coverage that can come into play is what we call MedPay, or medical payments coverage. That's on your own policy. Everybody should have MedPay, or medical payments coverage, and that covers medical bills if you've been in an accident up to whatever the limits of your coverage are. But those insurance coverages are very, very important, and everybody should have them. Again, it's liability coverage is what the at-fault driver has. For your own policy, you should have uninsured and underinsured motorist coverage and medical payments coverage to make sure that you get fully compensated. Clients come to us because we're very experienced. I've been a lawyer for 25 years. We have two other lawyers in the office. Jack and Ron are experienced trial lawyers. They've conducted many, many jury trials against insurance companies. I've personally conducted nearly 100 jury trials over the last 25 years. And so most of our clients come from having heard that we've done a good job for somebody else and being referred by a former client. Client communication is very important to the law firm. I return phone calls, I return emails, but our staff does too. We have an excellent staff of paralegals and other attorneys and other professionals in the office, and we're excellent at client communication. I don't tend to think in terms of large law firm or small law firm. We certainly have resources to handle any type of personal injury case that comes our way. You're going to have a lawyer who is handling your case. And I can tell you, in this law firm, we have 3 top-notch lawyers, and one of whom will be handling your case. So if you're in need of legal assistance, pick up the phone and give me a call. When we're doing an initial consultation, we'll discuss, obviously, what happened, the facts of what happened to you, then about your injuries, what happened to your body, the injuries you suffered, the medical treatment you've gone through so far, the medical treatment that you anticipate going through, and we'll talk about the process of how we get from where you're at right now and how we're going to get a resolution of your claim for compensation that would happen to you. Injury damages fall into 2 main categories. One category is what we call economic loss. Those are all the things that we can add up on a calculator. Your medical bills, your lost wages, things like that. And then you have the non-economic loss. Those are the more intangible things, like somebody's pain and suffering and the effect that it's had on their life. We work really hard to make sure that our clients get full compensation for everything that happened to them. And again, through all those measures of damages, including the economic loss and the non-economic loss, to make sure that they're fully compensated.